Today I'm back in the Lake District, and the plan is to head up to Sour Howes and then on to Sallows. Now, the last time I was at both of these locations, it was foggy, so there was absolutely no view from the summits, and wasn't a lot of view on the way up either. It's also wintry as well. So I'm here, it's May, and so it's quite different conditions at the minute. So hopefully it'll stay clear and we'll get some interesting views and some good pictures. So we'll see. The walk begins in Ings and is pretty much a straight route for a couple of miles up this, well, it started off as a road, it's now a bit more of a track, and eventually it'll break out into the open moors, which will open up the view quite a bit. That'll be nice. So yeah, currently about 2.5 miles into the walk, and the path's sort of broken up a little bit more, and the sort of view all around is widening out a bit. So the place we're heading to is Sour Howes, which is right over there, and just behind it you've got Sallows. So yeah, better make a move on really. The weather conditions have changed quite a bit too, so it's clouded over now, so I don't feel like I'm going to fry anymore, which is a plus, but there's a good chance it's going to rain, so have to wait and see. Now, the last time I was up here, I vaguely remember taking a picture of that tree there. The last time the conditions were quite different. It was like near blizzard conditions. So yeah, it'd be interesting to take another shot now and compare and see what I can do with it in this wonderful flat light. This is quite a different experience to last time, because last time there was no sign of the actual destination, but this time round see both hills quite clearly. That's nice. So at this point, we leave the main path and head up towards Sour Howes behind me. I actually walked right past this and went all the way up there and round the bend and to a little stream and to a gate, and at which point realised I'd gone wrong. So I've had to trace my way back, and yeah, looking at the map that I planned, this is where, let's see, the camera will pick it out, but there's like an indentation in in the grass, and outside the path was this, which is possibly the most innocuous cairn I've ever seen. I suspect it's not an official one. Anyway, to Sour Howes. This is the most innocuous path I've ever seen. It's literally a very faint trail in the grass that I'm following. But I'm heading for the wall running across in front of me. I'm heading for the corner of that, where it then changes direction and goes up the hill. So that's the point to aim for once you've left the main path. Now there's something you don't see every day. So coming up through the field, I've kind of followed the wall up to the gate with our friend here, and yeah, it's best to stay close to the wall because this area here starts to get a bit marshy. So stick to the wall, probably keep you safe, and you'll not lose a boot. So I'm going to go through the gate and basically around the back of this wall, and then off up to the summit. I think there's a path over that way, if I remember rightly. But, don't know, like I say, couldn't really see much of it last time, so who knows. Right. I don't know what it is about small hills. This is relatively, in the grand scheme of things, a small hill. But good grief, they don't have to take it out of me. I think I'm just psychologically not prepared for the effort. Whereas if I'm going up a 3,000 footer, I kind of know what to expect. I know I'm going to be tired. I'm not expecting it here. So yeah, this seems harder than it should be. Of course, one of these things with these, one of the more elusive things about these small hills is they tend to be quite steep and compact, which, yeah, means you save all the, compress all the climbing into one brief dash, so to speak. I could do it being fitter. Anyway, I'll stop talking and concentrate on my breathing. Whew, see you at the top. Oh dear, ow. So, I made it to the top, but not the top of Sour Howes or Sallows, I can't remember which one's first. Sour Howes, I think. Made it to the top of Sour Howes, which is a Burkitt in the grand scheme of ticking off climbed fells. According to the GPS from last time, I did come over this way, but didn't see any of it at all. And yeah, the view is quite nice. Let's have a look. So yeah, rather nice at Sour Howes, but not the objective. The actual destination is Sour Howes and Sallows, which, yeah, a bit more climbing to do, I guess. little bit lumpy bumpy to go, and then I'll be at the summit. I can stop and have something to eat, which would be nice. So this is the summit of Sour Howes. Oh, the sun's come out. And yeah, it's genuinely quite a nice view here. Perhaps not that photogenic, but nice all the same. Just been watching. There's a couple of women sat on like a hillock in the far distance. It's probably a good mile away, and I can hear them talking. So they're either being quite loud or just the acoustics are sort of amplifying it in this direction. Yeah, so from the 5 or so people that watched the last video, the only actual complaints I got was about eating in videos, so, you know, controversial and all, still at it. But yeah, it's actually turned out to be quite a pleasant day. The forecast was intermittent showers, fog, sort of raining cats and dogs. Not sure what that means. But it's actually turned out quite pleasant. There's a gentle breeze. It's not mega sunny, so it's not too hot, but it's not cold. So far it's dry, which is also a plus. So yeah, the view here on the summit of Sour Howes is really nice. I've got a good view of one half of the Kentmere Horseshoe, so which is over there. That's York, Ilbel and Frostwick, and then in the distance, which you probably can't see on there, but I'll zoom in on it, is Thornythwaite Crag, which I can't say. Never been able to say it. And I think I can just see Heart of Fell on the other side. That's quite nice. It's all quite nicely lit too. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to follow the path. Having eaten my butty, and yeah, go and see what else we can see now that I've actually got a view this time round. Taking a brief detour from the path to have a look at Troutbeck Tong, which is just off to the side. Yeah, but from the path it's kind of obscured, so there's a bit too much of the fell side in the way. No. I reckon I should be able to get quite a decent view of it. If I can get there. Oh dear. Nearly. It is turning out to be a nice day, as long as I don't kill myself. So there's Troutbeck Tong. It's a good viewpoint, although the light's doing it no favours. You know, with the right light, I think that would make quite an interesting picture. Nestling in the middle of the mountains. Certainly, don't know. I think it looks better from the other side, from the Kirkstone Pass. But obviously, you can't really stop on the Kirkstone Pass and take pictures. So yeah, I don't know. So I'll take a few shots for reference and then come back at some point. Well, it didn't take too long to get sweaty again. Good grief. It didn't look like much of a climb from the other summit, but yeah, I guess it's not, it's just warm really. Nonetheless, it's hard work. I think I'm nearly there. So, think about the summit. That might be the summit. Well, I think this is higher. Hard to tell. I'll go over there anyway. But it might be that it's been well worth coming up here actually, because what I've got now is a really nice view along Kentmere, which is quite nice indeed. So, yeah, I need to get to the other end and get a slightly wider view of that, and see what I can do with it. What I didn't point out really was the view the other way, which is in itself it's quite nice. You've got red screes there, and is it Maiden Moor? Something more, can't think which. But yeah, prominently you've got red screes, and there might be Helldalen poking up in the distance, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it's quite nice, but it's hazy. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on with the plan onto the end of the ridge, so to speak. Well, it took a bit more of a walk than I anticipated, but yeah, I've got the nice open view of Kentmere. Okay, over there. There's on the other side, you got the foothills of York, which, although they look quite interesting, there's far too much of this fell in the foreground, so I'm probably not going to do anything with those. But the Kentmere view is nice, but unfortunately it's marred with the poor lighting that I've had all day really. Very, very flat and a little bit hazy. Anything on the horizon is really hazy too, so it's not really worth pointing the camera that far out. So yeah, I'll just take some pictures of this and then I'll head back down. After following a rather eccentric route back down from Sallows, I've got some quite nice views of Kentmere. It's yeah, it's quite nice from this point of view. Again, better lighting would be good from a photography point of view, but yeah, it's certainly a great viewpoint, vantage point even. We've got a superb view here, so it's another one for the for the record, I guess. To come back to on a nicer day. No, it's a nice day, but it's not a photographically nice day, I guess. So yeah, I get some shots of this and move on. It's been an enjoyable walk. I think I might have got some interesting photographs, so I'd be interested to see once I get them back into Lightroom and process them, see if any of them are actually worth sharing. So if there's ones that I haven't actually discussed in the video, I'll stick them on at the end of the video. So until next time, see ya.